Yep. Sweet. Where the hell did I save all this? Wow. Fancy. Hey dude, what's up? What's up? I'm updating my layout. I got new pictures. Things moving a little bit. Let's get this little guy on his shoulder. How far back do I gotta put it? Right there. Yeah, it's been crazy, man. It's been crazy. It's been a lot of fun, though. I have halfway buttoned down the Hyperion Tower to Abyss skip. So, I was super burnt out from like recording and editing videos and stuff like that. So, I'm just gonna stream it. I'm not even gonna record it. So, if anyone wants to see the skip in progress, they can. But I'll like edit a video of the official way to do it eventually. But I already did one video today, not really looking to edit for another couple hours. How many more crazy images can I add to this, do you think? I could probably add a couple. Probably add a couple, to be honest. I've been going crazy just playing games and making stuff for stream and having a good old time. Like, look at this thing. What is it? What's it doing? Wow. Boom. Wow. Wow. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, sorry for the delay. I'm just goofing a bit. I've like burnt myself out a little too hard. So I'm gonna spend this evening drinking and chilling and like kind of taking things a little slow. So it'd be good. It'd be good. Hopefully you guys can hear all right, like semi-decent audio balancing. Hopefully. I don't really care though. I don't care that much. Yeah, more things on the screen. Yeah, everyone loves lots of pictures everywhere. And by everyone I mean me, because I don't think it's probably that great. Probably not good to clutter the screen, but like it's kind of fun. Kind of fun. Real nice, real nice. I like that. That's nice and cluttered. I like it. Give you seasickness, you know, while you're watching. That'd be good. Good, good. Alright, we're gonna put away the moving frog. Alright, let's get the game going. Let's get it going. I think I have the right save. If I don't have the right save, I'll have to tab out real quick. Load the right save up. Oh, how's that looking on screen? How's that looking? It looks good, I think. Well, as far as I can tell, stream is up and it's looking alright. We're not dropping like a ton of frames or anything. It looks okay. So We're dropping a few every once in a long while, but I think that's just gonna happen. Cool. So this guy over here, stream can just run, and I can go back to the game. Well, thanks for dropping in chat. Appreciate you guys. Alright, so we'll see if we can get this guy going again. I've only been able to do it once, so it's not, I don't think it's too hard, but I have to figure out where the hitbox is for the death plane. I think there's 2 death planes in the water. There's like one right where you enter the hole to the abyss, and then there's a second one farther down. So at least 2. So I kind of have to figure out where they are. Get in the... Oh, so close. So close. Gotta get that corner hop. There it is. There it is. Alright, so you think you go in this hole, but you can't. So... Oh. I'm gonna do it. And then immediately after I do it, I'm gonna get someone come in and be like, wait, where'd you go? How'd you do it? Alright. Alright, now I have to figure out how to line this up again. What? There we go. And now this is the sketchy part. We're trying to aim down where that crack is, like the edge of the triangle. So don't ask me how I found this. I actually just jumped out of desperation and kind of landed down here, but watch this. Watch what's down here. What? Oh, I missed it. I missed it. What? I'm going way too sideways. Oh, it didn't even give me a chance to do it that time. Alright, reload. Pop. Yeah, so it's crazy. There's a couple death planes from like the water and stuff that are pretty easy to hit, which kind of sucks, especially since I didn't load up on health before kind of setting my save off. So that kind of sucks a little bit. Oh. But it's actually pretty easy to get to. The hardest part, I think, is that drop I was just doing, where you have to like drop below the lip and then dash into that little cubbyhole. And then after that, you have to dash against the outside of the abyss hole thing that you drop down. You're like on the outside of it. Yo, Mikiwi, how you doing, dude? Let me know if stream's doing okay. It looks alright on my end, but if it's not, just let me know. But yeah, I was super burnt out from like kind of playing too much and editing videos and like making little things for stream. It was just a little bit much. So. But I'm here to show you the skip. I'm not recording it yet. I'll record it and make a video later, but I'm too tired to do that right now. But I want to show people because it's pretty cool. So yeah. Thanks for dropping in, dude. So this is it. I will show you just where we're at with the save. Yeah. I didn't want to leave you hanging, bud. So you can't see because fog, it's foggy as shit, but we skipped that like you saw earlier. I'm glad you saw what I was talking about the easier setup for the key skip. I found that afterwards, so I'm glad you found it. So this is it. You just go up to here, but there's no grapple, right? There's no grapple point because we just unlocked the tower. But you go up anyway, And this corner does not like to cooperate, but it will if you get the right height and stuff. There it is. So, you gotta... I'm not sure if it's like the character facing the wall exactly. I haven't perfected like where you have to face camera-wise to get that. But you just jump up here, get on the corner, and do it again. To get up here... there we go. And originally, I thought I could just go here. Oh no, it put me back down. I gotta move. But you can't go down there. Just, I tried and it won't let you. But what you can do is go one more up here and then go to the corner. And go up here. And then up here. And then we're out of bounds. We're out of bounds. So, you know, if you look at the map, we're getting there. Not quite there, but we're getting there. So thankfully, they put a nice little, this whole tree in all of the ground that has collision for no reason. And then you make a little jump here. And this is the hard part. So I might fall off. So you have to drop right where that corner is. I'm kind of trying to point, but the character's in the way. Yeah, it's not gonna let me show it nicely. You'll see when I jump down there. It's kind of a hard jump to make because you have to free fall, and there's a death plane where the water is to the right. So you have to go left, just under and inside. Yeah. Oh, I hit the death plane. Too high, I think, on the dash. So you gotta tiptoe. You'll see it the second I get it. There's the death planes you gotta contest with a bit. Yeah, I missed it, but you saw that platform? Yep. That's what we're aiming for. There's a little cubby hole underneath the corridor. The corridor that leads between the two. So that's what we're aiming for. And to be honest, I have a save there. So I'm gonna load up that save, but you saw where I was, right, Kiwi? So you're you get the idea. You just have to try to avoid the like 2 death planes. Dash melee might help. Yeah. That's one of the reasons I haven't posted anything besides just that I did it, because I only did it one time. And it's kind of a little finicky. It's not that bad, but I have to figure out the movement, you know? So, yeah. So you go like you're gonna climb the tower, drop down, jump onto the wall, and then fall and dash under the corridor, and there's a cubby hole, and you can stand on it. So we're gonna be working from there. I don't know if they're in chat, but Larry and Angel both followed me. I should have said thanks. I didn't have my activity feed up last time, so I gotta thank them sometime. Bump. Alright, so you see where we're at? I'm at the spot I was talking about. So you can kinda see the general idea. You drop down at the corner, dash into here, and then we've got this little cubby hole. So if we go over here, you can see exactly where we're at. We're at the stairs directly in front of where the abyss is, right? The hole to the abyss. But all of this has collision, which is kind of unfortunate because it makes our life a little more difficult. So what I did is I started checking the corners, and I looked around here, and this wall up till here, yeah, right here where this rock is, you can walk through, but past it, it's collidable. And I tried for a while jumping that way, and I had no luck. I would always hit death planes, like water planes and stuff. but this way I was able to get it. So right side is better than left side. Left side might still be possible, but yeah. And this side, you're still dodging death planes. So from what I've tested, I think there's at least 2 death planes. There's one like right here, where as soon as you drop into the water, it checks if you should die or not. And there's another one lower down, which I think is the death plane for just not the abyss, but just this area in general. So what you gotta do is kind of go in between. So you want to just go up against this wall. There's an invisible wall here that has collision, but you can't see it. And you want to just tippy-toe your way off the edge, and then go left and forward towards the portal. And there's a rock. You'll see it. That's what I'm aiming for. Yeah, so if you get too close, out of bounds, it will trigger the shaders for the abyss, but we're not underwater yet because you see there's no bubbles coming out of the helmet. But we got close enough to the plane that it triggered the shaders. I don't think it actually triggered the water because my jump is the same too. I don't have the slow jump. So we only triggered it part way, but we're gonna do the rest. Watch this. And we'll see how many tries it takes, because there are a bunch of death planes. Alright, right about... Oh, okay. So that may not look too crazy, but there's a death plane, like literally right here. If I jump like a foot that way, there's a death plane right where this corner is. And there's also a death plane farther that way. And there's also a death plane if you go too high up. So, yeah. So we'll see if I die on the way down, but we're aiming for the base of the shaft there. So, yeah. All right, first try. So now we've officially hit underwater. We've got the jump, we've got the bubbles, we've got the whole enchilada really. And we've loaded the new area. You can see on the map. Pull that up. Ta-da! And we're already at bounds, so I need to start testing. Because I don't know where the death planes are and stuff, but I know you can go up here. And this is about as far as I've gone. But if you look here, is there a way to reduce the fog? I wonder if that's like lighting. You think that's in lighting or something like that? Yeah, I don't think shadow's doing anything. Excuse me, there's gonna be some stutters while I adjust it. I honestly don't see a difference in the lighting. I was just hoping I could reduce the fog some, because it's crazy. Yeah, give it a shot, dude. Let me know if you have any questions. So my plan is, before you go real quick, once you're here, the next thing we want to start doing is we want to start testing what the bounds of the abyss is, because we might be able to go straight to the boss. I don't know where the death planes are. And I don't know exactly where the boss is located relative to us. I know it's down, right? It's gonna be over here somewhere probably. A couple of rooms. But what we can do is, if you look right there, that might be something you could stand on. And so might that, and so might that, and so might that. So like anything that's not back in bounds, you can kind of just give it a shot. It's bumping me back in grounds. Whoa!
And so I know what.
Alright, so we gotta go farther left. Yeah, so that probably saved my position inbounds, which was not the smartest. Oh, okay, survived. I really need health. I really should have got health before all this, but if we can find a way to stand on all these out of bounds spots, we might be able to just hip hop our way straight down to the bottom of the abyss, you know? So, that's kind of what I'm looking at. That's kind of where I'm at. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, it's the bottom of the hole, dude! I didn't see this before. This is cool. Look at that. That's where you come out. Wow, it's here all the time. They probably wanted to let the light in, because the light is like filtering in from the sides. That's interesting. That's crazy. That's crazy. Really cool. Really cool. Alright, so I'm thinking back. If I die, I want to make a save file down here, but out of bounds. I don't want to do it when I have one hit though, so. Alright. We're gonna have to go like past this, which is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be pretty far. Yeah? No, that's death. Lots of walls, lots of walls. I also noticed when I was playing this area just normally before, a lot of the coral slides you off. Like it doesn't have any standable collision stuff as far as I can tell. Most of the coral stuff slides you off, so it's gonna be a lot of guess and check. And honestly, I don't know if my DMJs are good enough for it, but it would be good if you had solid DMJs to use those. Mine is hit and miss. I haven't practiced enough. It's a little frustrating, to be honest, like to be finding all these tricks and stuff, and half of them, like if I could string together even a bad run with all these little tricks, I could get some really fun times and stuff. But I haven't had enough practice. I gotta practice some more. Oh, so that's what I was talking about. If you don't go far enough, there's a death plane like right here. So, yep. Thankfully, there's a little rock to show you where it is. Ah! I say that as I run into it. You have to stay real close to the tower. Yet, to be honest, with the skips we found so far, you can skip straight to frag, right? You can do the second biome. I haven't found any skips second biome. And then by the time you get here, you can do the key and then this and go straight to the end. So. Yeah, the first tower is, it's not a difficult jump, but it's not consistent either. Like, when I get it, it's super easy, but when I don't get it, it just doesn't happen. I'm not sure if it's like where you face the camera, or what quite yet. I know it does help to stand on the rocks, like at the highest point possible before you jump at the corner. So like look at the rocks on the ground and stand on the top of the pile instead of like on the bottom. Be as high up as you can. Well, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I hope the majority, if not all of these, are doable on both, like console and PC. Some of the setups and stuff we might have to adjust for console, like the one at the house for Biome 4. But most of these, there's several ways to go about it, you know? Like now that you know it's there. It's just a matter of trying to find a good place to jump from, how to dash right, you know? PC, I think it's a little easier to just brute force your way up the side of something, but even PC, some things you just can't spam past. I want to try and go right side. Guess we'll never know. There is like a side room down here. Depending on how far we go, I think it's there. Yeah. I'm half thinking I might go back to the earlier skip and make sure I get there with some health. So. You know, to be honest, I could just do it from the start, I think. But yeah. I'll just do the bottom of the tower. I want to practice some of the death plane misses. Alright, load it up. Yeah, I think you're gonna have not a hard time, but a bit of a pain once you get to the part under the corridor. Because there's a lot of death planes. Like, you'll try a couple times, and you'll just like, hit death planes all over. I jumped up once and hit a death plane above my head. So there's one above you, there's ones below you, to the sides. It's like all over the place, so. I might go back, see if I can just grab enough health. Maybe this way. Just grab enough so I can play around a little bit more. I might have to do it even farther back, because I don't think I can get back because the door is locked. So go. I might have to go even farther back if I want to do a higher health save up. We'll do this one now. For now, at least. I'll take a look. I'll see. So, like, around here, is there anything else we could jump off of? I was curious about this. I don't know if you get this on your version. There's a plant in the air. And I was wondering if there was, like, a tiny, grabbable platform. But I never caught anything when I jumped over. But the plant there made me think. Alright, so as far as getting you up there, we might not have to do that corner. We might be able to go against some of this other stuff. I don't know if it'll be easier. Oh, you might be able to side slide up some of this stuff. Yeah, try sliding against this rock in the corner. You might be able to jump and then slide and then jump. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Alright, I gotta change the music. It was fun for a little while, and now it's starting to drive me crazy. A lot of these metal pole type walls seem to have a lot of little collision bits in them, but this one's not giving me much to jump off of. It's not giving me any double jumps, which is kind of nice. It'd be nice if you could land like right in that hole. I don't think it's enough to get you up there though. Yeah, so to make it easier, I have to stand like on the top of this rocks right here. That might help a bit. If you stand at the top of the rocks, you can get a little higher, but even then it slides me off every once in a while. I wonder if we can go right side instead of left though. Maybe. The right side seems pretty slidey though. Yeah, see nothing that time. I want to play around with like the camera. I don't know if you need to face it at the left wall, the right wall. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not being super easy, is it? I've got the console illness, dude. Let me think. You know what would be great? You see that up there? If we could use this little ledge or like the trees up there, there might be an easier way to get up. Like if we can get to here. It's a little Okay, yeah, I can get the double jump off the lower part of the tech, only if I'm facing the wall, I think. I think if you turn sideways too much, it's harder to get it. I also haven't tried DMJs. You might be able to like DMJ to get better slide up the wall or something. Like slide up the rock pile. That might be a thing. Yeah, so this is one of the reasons I need more time to cook, you know. It's there, but needs more cooking. there's also no rule saying that this is the only way up. And to be honest, we don't really need to go up. We need to go down. So that's just the easiest spot, like hole-wise, that I found. But if there's another hole somewhere, if we can find another spot to get through, it would work as well. I wonder, like, once you've been underwater, what? Do you still die from trying to jump in here? That's something I wanna test if I can get over there again. How stupid would it be? How goofy if you like went into the water biome and then came back up and then you couldn't breathe. You were like, no. Let me off. Oh, super close. Almost. Ugh. Please. Ay, ay, ay. Ay. It really makes me want to find, like this, another one. I kind of want to look at these other spots. Maybe there's a way to go outside from above. Is it closer to this side? It's closer to this side. Oh, help. Yes, yes. I'm gonna have to save the save file. I'm curious if you could go all the way up to like the top where Hyperion's at, but then jump off, like find a way down. It would be a little longer, like route-wise, but it might be easy because it's like right here. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna make a save here. That way I can jump off. You might be able to do something like that. Just jump off from the top. I also haven't just jumped into the Hyperion arena. I think it's active still, and it would just trigger the boss fight. Even though we skipped both of the keys, it seems like it's still there. So, like I walked up, and he's like there playing. So. Alright. New save. Yeah. Thanks for going through and testing all this stuff on console, Kiwi. I think it's really cool. Like, I obviously, since I don't have a PS5, I'm doing this version, but I really hope that people on the Loom can do it because it's just fun, you know? It's fun the more people that can participate. Hyperion's so loud. I gotta turn off my own music, so death box? Maybe? Well, we got farther to the side, but it's still death box. I wonder if there's like a way to... We really need to be more that side. I don't know if those trees block everything pretty hard, or... I want to go that little platform down there. Ah! Yeah, like this. Oh! Oh! How far around does this go? Not very far. Okay. But there's a little tiny ledge. This might get us close. No. It doesn't. Whoop. Reset. Yeah, these are so fun because, like, even if you have to take a little bit more time to find a good spot to get there, it just saves an insane amount of time. Like, we can just go straight to the abyss and ignore everything else. Wacky, dude. Yeah, that's something you might not even need to go into the tower. Like, the stairs in front of the tower, if you can find a way to get around the tower from there, or like I'm looking right now, maybe from up top, you find a way to drop down without dying, without triggering too much. Wow, that really stops me. I might just trigger Hyperion just to see, because I haven't tested whether it breaks the Hyperion fight, because technically we don't need to do Hyperion anymore, right? Now that we have this, we just don't need to, but yeah. I'll give it to the devs, they really, like, we skipped all the keys, and it's still working. It's pretty impressive. Now can I play the meter? It'd be funny if you could, like, just stand in the right spot here. Man, I've been thinking I really need to find a way to mess with Biome 2. Oh, Biome 2 is so resistant to getting broken. It's like one of the only maps where you have to go up instead of down. And so when you break out of bounds, it doesn't really help because you can't jump down to somewhere new because everything is up. So That and the fact it's behind a teleporter, yeah, just really makes everything difficult. What is that? This little... Interesting. These plants are the bane of my existence. These like centipede things. They're so slidey, and they have such big hitboxes. They're such a pain. Alright, if we could find a way through here, it would be perfect, but it looks like they have a massive hitbox kind of trying to block this whole window, because they knew. So hopefully the trees give us enough of a spot. Skyhops. Yeah. Nope. Hoping if we could get high enough up on a tree, it'll just let us walk through the hitbox if there's like a little hole because of the tree. I don't know if there will be though. The trees are weird because they have collision up until a point, and then they're just like a stump, and the rest is just non-collision, like this spot right here where I'm in the tree. Like, that's how all the trees work. The top part of them just have no collision, which is weird. It's interesting how bullets can go through hitboxes, for the most part. They don't go through collidables, but they go through invisibles. That's kind of curious to me. It makes me wonder what the difference is, you know? Yeah, this wall here. I think this spot might be too obvious. They probably put just a giant slab of a wall across this because they knew it looked like an easy spot. So I'm gonna say no thanks for that for now. Yo, any luck, Kiwi? Were you able to do it on your side or no? I'm gonna keep looking for an easier setup for a good bit. You know what I would love is if a developer knew and we go looking and one of these walls is just destructible. Like you just shoot this wall and it crumbles and you can just drop. That would be so awesome. Just have a dev be like, yeah, I know what you're doing. That'd be really cool. Oh. Little grab. I think grabs might be huge eventually. I keep expecting to find a skip that uses the grab, like the ledge grab, but I haven't really yet. But I've seen in other games that like, if you can ledge grab a ledge that's like already right next to a wall, sometimes it'll just pull you straight through the collision, because it's like a preset animation type thing. So if we get lucky, something like that might work again. Only if we get lucky, though. Yeah. On my overlay at some point, I want to put like the viewers on that little Microsoft chat box. I need to get it like a live counter. I don't have one yet. I don't think they're that hard to get though. Also, Kiwi, you might have an idea. This is something I've been wanting to talk about. The camera seems to have the same collision that Chillin does. I've been using it every once in a while to check like if rocks are solid or not. Like some of the out of bounds rocks you can just go through, and some of them you can't. And it seems like the camera has the same collision rules as Chillin does. So just keep that in mind. It hasn't become a big thing yet, but you might be able to use it at some point to like either check a collision or yeah. What did I turn down? There we go. That's a little better. Let me grab this little corner, little triangle here. Oh, I don't think it lets you stand on it. I need to figure out the melee, because I think the melee can help in some types of movement, but I don't know how to use it, you know? Like, I'm not very good at knowing how to use it. That's something I need to figure out. When can melee be helpful? spot, a little bit of a spot. I'm gonna try landing on top of that little light fixture. It doesn't look like you're supposed to stand on it, so if you can get stuck like right on top, let's see if it does anything interesting. Wow! I went through the little loop and it pushed me. Oh, alright. Kiwi, if you're in chat, look at this. I think this might be a setup, like a better way to do what I was doing. If you can go that far, which I think you can. If you can make this jump. But then this jump is falling down instead of like trying to jump up. If you can go around this little corner from up there. You see that? Alright, watch this, watch this. In case you didn't see it just now. I haven't made the jump. It's a little bit of a long jump, but if we can make it, it would make getting up top a lot easier. So go like up around here, up on this ledge, and then try to around the corner and grab that, because then you could hop your way across and jump up there without having to do the wall jump. Would be a lot easier for everybody, but especially console, to get there. I just have to figure out how to do the jump clean. It seems doable. It seems doable. I wish there was a ledge on the other side. That'd be super nice. But there's not. I don't think. Not enough to stand on. It'd be nice if there's like a tiny little lift. Yeah, momentum. Gonna have to keep the momentum going. I'm not sure if it's better to go under and get closer, or to start off farther and just be like going fast, you know? Oh, you got the first jump. That's awesome. Yeah, the second jump is about the same. You just gotta go on the tip of the triangle. Go on the tip of the triangle and do the same thing. Still, it would be nice if we could find an easier setup, because it's not the easiest wall jump ever. It's kind of a little sketchy. A little sketchy. Man. If you could shimmy around that corner. Oh, you couldn't? Okay. Yeah. I get you. No, I don't blame you. Like, I can't do it half the time. I'm not sure why it works that way sometimes. Maybe if we point the camera away. Yeah. Seem like it makes any difference, really. Yeah, if we can find an easier way to do this, I'd be happy, because this is a pain. I'm half convinced that this little corner rock might have a standing spot if we can get on top of it, but I haven't gotten a double jump yet. I think this root has collision up at the top or something. It's like stopping me. Man, if I could just shimmy around the corner. There are holes up top, so maybe we could get through from the other side. Yeah, let's drop down from there. Let's try that. Alright, idea. Testing. Idea unlocked. Alright, so it was here. Is it one more down? Where is it? I missed it. It's here. Oh, you have to go down right where the slab is. Okay. To the left of the slab. Pew pew. This is interesting, because from the other side, there was a hole there. Like, there was a window. But on this side, there wasn't. So I think one of these, right here, you can go through. But, there's a wall, like an invisible wall. Maybe we could do something with the roots to get us through. Put like a massive cylinder hitbox thing on this. Try and go under in this little crack here. Oh, idea. I might be able to just drop and then dash to that corner. It's a little far. I don't know if I can make that, but... Oh, and it's above. Anyways, dirt. Let's try and go all the way to the top and see if we can get behind these pillars. If there is a way to get behind the pillars up at the top, we can fall all the way down. Okay, there's something. He's still big hitbox. Everything died. Very sorry about that. Let me see. Gotta turn everything back on. Alright. Alright, I think we're back for the most part. We'll see if it crashes. It crashes again. It crashed hard. Crashed hard that time. Alright, now that I have more health, I'm gonna try and get down to the Abyss spot. Make a better save for testing Abyss stuff, because before I had like 2 deaths and I was done. 2 falls, so. Sorry for the explosion there. Looks like we're back up and running though, so. Hopefully the computer cooperates. If it, like, is being weird, every once in a while, I'm not sure if it's like the apartment power, but every once in a while my computer has like times where it just crashes like that. So hopefully it doesn't keep doing that. But if it does multiple times, I don't know how my stream if it does that like a lot. So we'll see. Spam it. So strange. Yeah, see, I think you have to face left. So, Kiwi, when you're trying to do the wall skip, aim more towards the left wall than the right wall. Yeah. More left than right is what I just did. And it gave me a better hop that I wasn't getting doing more right wall. So I think the left wall is the way to aim. Yeah. It might just be harder. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's harder. Like, if I went and locked my frames to 60 right now, I wouldn't be surprised if I had a hard time, like a really hard time doing it. Yeah, you were able to just barely get a double jump right, but it didn't quite get you up there. Too early. Too early. Oh! So close. Way too far to the left. What was that? I didn't get dash at all that time. Sheesh. Reset. Yeah, I think I do not hold A or D which, you know, left or right for you. I think you need to hold as straightforward as possible so that you don't slide along the wall, either to the left or the right. Um, as much as that doesn't help, I think the more forward you are, then you control your angle with just the camera, you know? So just straight as you can with your controls, and then slightly towards the left wall with the camera. Alright, I think it was this one. Yeah, I'm hoping that's all it is, because I have also tried to hold like left. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely, unless you have one of those controllers that has like the joystick with the like the hexagon joysticks that like stick in the directions. Unless you have one of those, it's a lot harder to just go straight. But just from my experience on the mouse and keyboard, when I hold W and A at the same time to try and like diagonally shove myself in the corner, I slide off the wall more. I don't know why. So just forward seems to work better. Seems to just work better for some reason. It's funny because I feel like our entire experience with everything that I've done since the PC release is it's way harder to do that, you know? It's like, oh yeah, yeah, that's way harder on that console. See if there's like a low spot in the wall that can give us just enough of footing so that we're not jumping off the ground. That would be cool, but I'm not really seeing it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, going left, like straight forward, but camera facing the left wall helps a lot. I don't know why. Maybe her right foot is like the foot that determines the collision. I don't really know. Oh, that's way easier. Yeah, so you definitely want your camera to be like, I don't know, a couple degrees left of center. Like 15 degrees or something. Pretty solid. Yeah, B4 skip was easy once we got the setup kind of figured out. It was much easier. So, I'm not sure why. I'd like to know like why the camera changes that. I think it's like body position. I think one side of her body like affects the collision, like where she can stand more than the other. But I don't really know for sure how it works. So it'd be nice if we could find something to test that. Can you just put like up on the D-pad? Can you make that just forward? Would that work? Or do you need that for something else? I'm gonna make another save so that when I fail this jump. Oh yeah, that might work. That might work. Beautiful. Alright, saved. Saved for later. The Abyss is crazy. Like, I don't even know. I'm gonna have to just jump around a lot, I think. But like, I don't even know where to start with testing because it's all open. Like the other, all the other stages, right, are enclosed by walls. So if you like jump against the corners and stuff, you can find stuff. But the Abyss is just. I read you watched a Star Wars series recently. Did I? I don't know where I did that. I watched the first episode of The Mandalorian today. I don't know where you heard that, but I watched that just a little bit ago. I don't know about a Star Wars series though, unless that's it. Good to see you, Flair. How you doing? Ah, rumors. He probably heard me watching The Mandalorian and was like, ah, Schnammers. Yeah, Biome 6 will be pretty fast to just go the normal route, but that's not how you get goofy out of bounds craziness by doing what's reasonable, you know? There's always a chance if, like, we can find a way out of bounds, we can test the out of bounds hitboxes, or the kill planes, I mean. Yeah. So we might be able to just, like, instead of hopping through a bunch of rooms, we might be able to just drop straight down to where the boss is. If we can figure out, like, where the kill planes are and all that. Kill plane right there. It's so hard because, like, you have to dash far enough down so that you get in the cubby, but not too far down. So that you hit the death plane there. I'm surprised I didn't die there. I thought I was gonna hit the water plane. Okay. I hit another one right there. I'm gonna reload. I want to be down there with, like, as much health as I can so that I can hop around and So my goal, Kiwi, my ultimate goal, this is my master plan, ready? My ultimate goal is to find a way to skip every mandatory fight so that I can do the entire run with no gun. I want to go through the game without melee, without the gun, without having, like, picked up anything pretty much, and I just want to use the skips and stuff to get me to the end without actually doing any of the stuff. I think that'd be so goofy. I'd probably want to do some other runs because, like, I like the boss fights, so I actually want to do some of them. But it would be so fun to say that we broke the game enough to, like, never have to pick up a gun. That'd be so cool. You just never pick up a gun, hip hop your way to victory, and good to go. I have to get into Biome 3. I've done Biome 1, a little bit of Biome 2, and then now Biome 4. But I need to get into Biome 3 and test that out. I've not tested that. It's still crazy we cut out the entire ice biome pretty much. It's just gone. You don't have to do it. It's wacky. Oh, that's chat. That's chat. Here, I'll put a little. I'll change the text. I'll put a text for it. That's you. That's you, chat. Yeah, we'll use this. Yeah, there we go. This is gonna be chat. Put tiny, tiny little letters. How's that? How's that? Maybe a little bit too far. Let's try it. Move it down just a tiny, tiny bit. There you go. Guys, you're in the stream. You're in the stream, dude. Oh, so close. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. Only one death plane. I'm getting better at this one. What is that? You see that in the distance? There's like planes. Why are there planes all the way over there? Interesting. You know what I might do? I might make a save and then jump through all the rooms normally and see where the boss is, like in relation to the start. That would be a smart idea actually, because right now I have no clue, like on the map where we are compared to the boss room. So I'm gonna do that. Make a save. And then just run through it normal, just to see what we're working with. The other ones aren't hard. Like they're easy jumps, but there's a lot of death planes, right? So since you can't see them and it's all about like trying to time it, if you time it off, like you dash a little too high up or a little too much to the left or whatever, you just hit the edge of one of those death planes and die. So it's like an easy jump, but if you hit it at the wrong angle, you just die. Other than that, though, you're right. It is really easy. Okay. I have saved. And now we're just going to go through the area and kind of like unlock the map and see what we're working with. Have you been able to try that thing I was saying about like trying to dash around the corner up top? I wasn't able to do it, but I don't know if that's just because I was bad at corners, but... Man, gun skip, out of everything I've done, gun skip is still, I think, the most annoying one to do, because you have to spam so hard. Like, you have to hit the buttons so fast, because there's a bunch of tiny little like divots in the wall, so your character's constantly stutter stepping. Ugh. Yeah, go get some sleep, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out and like checking it out with me and trying to figure out ways to get the console to work. I appreciate it. It's really neato.
I recognize all of this.
Yeah, no worries.
And
No
so
worries.
I know what awaits at the bottom.
Oh, Flair, are you doing VR chat night? Wow, I just get hit by accident. Is there another one, or are these just uploads from the first guy? Oh, not that I know? Okay, maybe not. It's, I think it's, Santiago's with his, like, D&D group is all it is. He's been, socializing with the D&D group, so no worries, no worries. Made him. That's a jump. I don't know if you can go over there though. Maybe. We'll just like get the map first. Focus on looking at the map. These things are pain, dude. Especially the ones with the shields. I don't mind the ones that don't have shields. The ones that have shields like this guy. It bounces off and then kills him. Huh? That was strange. The Doombringer bounced off, but then also killed him. Huh? Maybe it just took a second to like break the thing. But then caught him after. What's all this? What's all this thing? I don't think I really need resin at the moment. We could do bottom. Oh, that's more damage. That's more damage. We might be able to figure out how the teleporters work from these side room teleporters. Maybe. I really need to, like, I don't know how to go about trying to figure out how the teleporters for the other zones work. Like, I just don't know how to think about it, because it's like, all I know is that you need a key, and like that's it. They don't really give you a lot to work with as far as like, mechanics of it. Nah, they don't really give you an indication of like, I don't know, like it could come out of the, like the portal, like hitboxes could come out of the floor, they could come out of somewhere else. I just don't know. Like I just... I'll do it. Here we go. place like here, we might be able to jump to this from the spawn. From on top of spawn, we could probably go diagonally across here, skip this room. But we need to go this way, so don't know how helpful that is. Why is there a... Yeah, definitely, it shows like a platform up there, but nothing up there as far as I can tell. I saw you. That's one nice thing. They, when you go to the new zone, you do a pretty solid tunnel. Like, you don't really have to try hard to get a semi-decent gun. So that's good. It makes skipping and then doing the boss, like, kind of reasonable. Instead of being, like, actually impossible. Because you skip the rest of the game. So that's nice. There's a lot of structures though. I think the coral is going to be really hard to jump on, but the walls and the rocks and stuff, they're gonna yeah. I'm gonna hold on to the shield. I'm curious, we were talking earlier about like trying to use the shield vial to like get through. We were talking about using it to get through the water plane, but if it could be used in other places as well, that would be interesting. It's a good thought, it's a smart thought. Where the layout is. Maps like this tend to like kind of go in a circle as they go down. How do you even breathe underwater? I mean, I have a astronaut suit with a mask, so technically I think that covers. But you do have unlimited oxygen. Sorry, I'm trying to remember to pop out the little activity feed. I always forget to have that open so I can say hi when people like follow and stuff. Probably would be a good idea to not get Where is this? Oh, this room looks nasty. We need to jump on the side. Where'd he go? I'm still waiting for someone to find like strats with the hook shot, because the hook shot is interesting because it changes the way you move in the game, and anytime there's something that changes the way you can move, it's like there's a chance that the devs missed the way you could abuse it, you know? Like I can just shoot myself straight up, you know? Or if you could like quick turn with like mouse and keyboard, since we're past console, just like click a bunch of times to get speed, and then let go and be like, no. I don't know. Both potentially doable. What is this? Oblites to integrity. I don't like that, dude. Alright, now that we're not by, what's his face? Hyperion. I need some music.
The underground was a rough place, Sergeant.
Ah, it's like through the speakers instead of my headset. That's not good. Let me fix that. Oh, it default. Sorry, changing my audio. That should be a lot better. Gotta practice my DMJs. I can sometimes do them like over and over and over. What was that? Was that the video? The YouTube video? Making that weird little like beep boop pop? Yeah. That was gross. What am I in the mood for, dude? What am I in the mood for? Nah, not that. Not that. Not that. Very important. Just scroll through my music real quick. Give me a second. I know what I'm looking for is here. I just forget the name of it. this one goes kind of hard. Dude, I'm not into this kind of music that much, but this one kind of hit different. Focus and filler? Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan all along. No, if you want to turn me down and watch other people, I get you, dude. I lurk all the time. I'm a big lurker in a lot of streams. I just put people on the side they can, but like, music that's kind of loud. Thanks for hanging out with me, even if you do come do other stuff. So far, the path they want you to take is actually behind the spawn. So that's good. That's good for us. That means that it might loop back around behind the spawn, and we just have to turn around and jump off the other way. Which would be ideal. Actual good outcome. Oh, I'll put the music down a little bit because I'm jamming. But if I'm gonna talk, I probably should balance it a little bit. Hopefully, you can like hear better now. What's up, my dude? What's up, my dude? Oh. Even now, I turned it down. Is it still way overpowered? Really? Even now? That's surprising, because I turned it way down. How about now? Well, now I can't hear anything. I'll just have to. I mean, I could just pause. I just paused the. I'll just pause it for now, dude. I don't want to. Audio balancing is the most annoying thing in the world to try to mess with. It's actually the worst. It never works. It never works. No matter what you do. How you doing, dude? I probably could, but I changed my setup recently so that my old computer, I like put it back together with some spare parts, and it's capturing the game with a capture card, so that my old computer just runs OBS and streams it, so that it doesn't like hog my stuff, and I can play the game without it like dropping at all. But that makes the audio come the right person. Found some crazy, insane stuff in this game. Like, it's actually massive. Wait, how did I get malfunctioned? I didn't pick anything. What happened? What malfunctioned? Oh, those things malfunctioned? Those little dark... I don't think I knew that. I'm gonna have to reload the save here. Wow, I lived through this hard. But yeah, we found some really massive stuff in this game. So, this game has, I think it's 6 biomes total, and I found a skip, like an out-of-bounds skip. Oh no. Oh no. I found an out-of-bounds skip that straight up skips the 5th biome and most of the 4th and the boss of the 4th. So we found some like really, really big skips. Some really big ones. Massive. Like we're actually going to have to probably reroute most of the current runs. At least for like out of bounds. Ones that allow out of bounds. So it's been really fun. It's been really cool. What have you been doing? Have you been doing any new runs? What games have you been getting into lately? I kind of figure, like, I feel like once you speedrun one game, you get that itch every once in a long while. You're like, oh, I should really get into another game and like really put some time into it. You know? Once you get that itch, it's hard to not every once in a while pick up a game and be like, yeah, I can do this better. I could really, really try to get good at it. Anime music quiz. Yeah, I'm kind of a speedrunner for anime music quiz. I'm really trying to push the limits. I'm really trying to push the limits of what's possible there. Yeah, hey dude, live your best life, you know? Live it. I hate the pistol. And I hate snub those specifically. That's not a bad pistol, it's snub those. If you were to pick up a game, like, just say you had any game you wanted and like all the time in the world, what do you think you'd try and pick up and like play? Do you have any games on your radar that you've been thinking about, or not quite? reason I ended up picking up this game is just because well, two reasons. I think the biomes are really cool and pretty. Like this biome is like crazy underwater and it changes the way you play. Like the physics for your movement and stuff changes. But the movement's also just really cool because you can do like dashes and jumps and dash cancels. There's just a lot to kind of get into. So this one seems like it's gonna occupy me. Is there a... Oh, it's behind. Dive on me like that right when the guy dies. Ah, ah. What's this gun? Is this worth picking up? Dear Lord, if they'll let me walk over here. Because let me clear these guys out first. Determined not to let me pick up that gun. I don't think they're gonna do it. Would it be neat if they did a DLC for this now that it's on PC and added like another boss fight or something? The boss fights are so good. They did a really good job. Oh, yeah, you know, dude, I'm all behind Vex all the way. If you were to pick up Vex, I would watch it, dude. Vex is one of my favorite niche little PlayStation games. Jak and Daxter. It's just so good. It's crazy how like people don't know about it. A lot of people just never heard of it somehow. Not quite sure how, but they did. So good though. And there's a lot of categories for Vex, surprisingly. Like I've seen they have like 100% where you have to get all of the hearts, and then they have just like any percent get to the end boss. Like that, a lot of stuff. It's actually kind of cool. There's a lot of options, and it's like a fun game for movement and stuff because they have like the hop, the air kick, the ground slam. There's like a bunch of ways to get more movement or to change the movement you've got to like cancel like damage from balls and stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff. It's cool. I like it. Ball percent? Is that the little soccer deal, dude? Tell me that's not a thing. That's not a real category. Ain't no way. Fastest one to get a goal. Imagine that was a category though. Like first person to get to the soccer and make a goal. Most hardcore category possible. Are you crazy? All percent? No. Oh really? That's funny, dude. That's funny. Classy girl. Holy damage upgrade. What? Wow. Okay. Yeah, sure. You have to tell me twice. this, what is it? Yeah, honestly, though. Disrupting. That's why people grab it, because it's like right on the way. You don't have to go out of your way. This is a nice, almost here gun. Actually, pretty sick pickup. Oh, I gotta remember stupid homie fish again. They shoot like a million of them, and they just insta stagger. Holy shit. Dude, I'm just dead. Oh, I need to remember that room. I always forget that those long range projectiles, well, one, they home, and two, they malfunction, and three, they kill you in like 2 or 3 hits. So it's like, little rough, little rough. Just a bit, just a bit. Yeah, there's some really cool tech. Like, one of my favorite things was trying to do the slide, like infinite dash. You know what I'm talking about? If you time it, you can just dash over and over and over and over and over, and just keep sliding. It's great. Super, super fun. I'm super glad they added this water level. I feel like I would like the game, but adding the water level just makes it so much cooler. Like, you go through like 4 levels of kind of the same stuff. You go through like desert and forest, and it's like the same mechanics and stuff, but it like looks different enough to keep you interested. But then this place is like completely different. It looks super cool. All your jumps change. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This area is, are you like, are you a what's the word, thalassophobia? Like water stuff freaks you out type of thing? In real life, I don't like super deep water. I'm not really afraid of like water creatures and stuff. I just hate when it goes to infinity deep. That freaks me out. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy once I actually route my way to this part, and I'm trying to speedrun it and stuff, because you get the muscle memory of like 5 different biomes, and then you get here, and your jump changes, your dash changes, everything changes. The timing of it, the distance, the speed. Oh. Ow. I didn't see that one. I don't blame you. Honestly, people weren't meant for the water. Like, that's why we left, right? That's why we left. We said, fuck that, and got out of there. So, to be honest, you're just carrying on a proud tradition of saying no to water. Just making your ancestors proud, you know? There's like 3 of these things. good. Doing pretty good. I mean, the water is the very, very last biome, right? You have the rest of the entire game to get through, and then this is the last one, and you kind of the whole point is to speed run to the boss, right? So you kind of skip as much of it as possible. This stupid guy again. I really gotta stop. I always get here and forget that this guy's just gonna spam me with those tracer ones. I'm gonna go back to him and see if I can grab some help. But yeah, it's the last biome, so like, even if you don't like it, and you like the rest of the game enough to deal with it, then you'll be doing alright. Help? Shield. It's like better than nothing. There we go. I will say Returnal on PC has been really good. It's been really good. Since it dropped, I've been having a great time with it. I think there are like some people who have some hard times like running it consistently and stuff, but it's been pretty nice for me. I don't know if that's just like hardware based or whatever, but it's been working really well for me. It's been nice. Oh, the DMJs. I'm so scared to DMJ in this area because I'm gonna overshoot the hell out of it. Because I don't know the changes in this area versus the other areas. There we go. Little bit of heal. See, I was hoping, I was thinking about this earlier before I started this area, and I was hoping that it would do what it's doing right now. So you see this? This is the spawn, and the map is wrapping its way back towards the spawn. So that's great for us trying to find skips and like out of bounds and like just not do rooms and stuff. If we can find a way to jump from the top to the bottom without hitting any dead planes or anything crazy like that, it's like the perfect setup with it kind of going back on itself. So that's good, super good. Okay, I have not cleared this room. Remember, pay attention. Did I get him? Lurking down there, I saw him. Yeah. Ah, he's got a shield. Aye. These guys have a shield is such a pain. You gotta go like before these other dudes, and they just keep spawning just to finish you. You're just asking to get hit for no reason. I want the serrated projectiles. Serrated projectiles are good. They do like damage over time, so it's really nice. guy? They're lurking. There's two of them lurking. I think they might be in the next room though. Yeah, if I can get a good setup, kind of reveal the whole map, then I can start testing some things, some out of bounds nonsense. Blech. Okay, actually dodged it pretty good. Oh, I thought I got him, but I was reloading. I like clicked to try and hit him with a bullet, but I still reloading, so I didn't quite get it. Okay, there's like one guy. Yeah. I see you. Lurking around. Finisher. I hardly even know. What is it? Is that like extra damage to low health? Yeah, it is. It just sounds like a bad gun though. No. It's gonna be a no thanks from me, dog. I can see there being some really cool guns in the runs where you like set up the traits you want for the weapons and like do a bunch of work to get the RNG to work out the way you want. Like, wow, you can get some really strong combos. It could be really cool. I could definitely see that being a lot of fun. Just being super overpowered. Well.
So far down, it's impossible to see the sun.
It's impossible to see the sun. Alright, so where are we map-wise? We're starting to get pretty far away from the spawn. But you might be able to go from up here all the way down to here. Maybe. And that would skip you like 3 rooms? Something like that? Potentially possible. I'm actually gonna save a file here. Biome 6. Water. Shit. And this is gonna be just inbounds. Inbounds map clear. I don't really have to go through and clear all this, but it's kind of nice to do it. It reminds you what the area is like. It reminds you of like you can take a look at the areas and see if there's any potential spots you want to try later. Oh no. Oh, it hit. Oh. I forgot this kind of shit. Ow. Underwater melees. Dear Lord, he's tracking the shit out of me. Holy. Well, it's a good thing I made that save. I don't know if there's a strat to this guy. I'm assuming it's just kind of blast him. Yeah, it'd be hard to get over there. Pretty hard to get there. Without getting this thing first. Man. I don't want to have to fight this guy. Oh, right. He also, that's why he does the malfunction thing. This is the tracker bullets. Ah! I don't know how to use that correctly. I hate those tracker bullets. They're so unfun. Ugh. They're probably not bad if you know what you're doing. And I don't know what I'm doing at all. I don't. There we go. Yeah. Oh, so thinking through all the stuff we found so far, I need to go to biome 3. I haven't tested biome 3 at all. So I need to go and see if I can find anything there that I could potentially break, mess up. Biome 2 is pretty fast already, but I found like pretty much no skips or ways to break it or anything. I need to figure out like portal wise. There's those stupid portals. And if there's anything you can do. I gotta remember how to actually play the game. Okay, it's almost there. Oh, I tried to melee. Oh, we got him, but holy hell. If you could skip this whole area. That's the ultimate goal. You'd have to probably at least skip from the beginning to the end. So I don't think we'll be able to not be in this area at all. I'm not sure why I scanned that. I don't know if I want Pyro Shell. Pyroshell kind of suck, not gonna lie. I think Pyroshell is only good if you get like some specific traits on it, then it's alright, but default one is super slow. Another one over here. Yeah, I don't know if I need that. Oh, you know what? If all we need is to get up here, that would be a skip worth finding. It's not really much of a skip, but if you can just DMJ or something over to here, you could skip that boss fight. You might be able to skip the boss fight anyway. I never checked. You might be able to just run past him. Sheet. Man, my health did not make it through that fight. I got demolished. I got destroyed. This was maybe a bad decision. No, we need to go up here. Yeah, so we're meant to go inside. Inside here. I'll have to take a look. Later. There is an open top though. That's always good. They were so excited about the lighting effects that they just like left all the roofs open so you can just break in. Find a way up top. Large heal. Small heal. Proficiency. Integrity. I kind of want the integrity. More health, never hurt. No. Yeah. This is a good spot. Right before the boss. Skadoosh. Alright. So we have some pretty good saves built up for a lot of our skips and stuff we're testing. So that's nice. A lot of the spots are where I want them, kind of how I want them. Except for Biome 3. I've not gone there for some reason. I don't think people really wanted Biome 4. So it's good that we found a way to break Biome 4. But I kind of want to see what Biome 3 is about. Like, what are the setups? Look at that. There's all sorts of stuff. Where's that healing? I got it. Oh, I missed that really hard. Didn't even get close. I don't know where I was aiming. half of my HP in one hit like you just caught. Well, I guess we'll load the save. I guess we'll load the save, because maybe grab this. I don't know if there's enough healing in the world though. Okay, we got him. We got him. What's this? Really bad traits, to be honest. I don't have good traits for the pylon. This is really not great either. I think I'll stick with portal beam and serrated rounds. I want the health, but... So where is this? Holy... Can I zoom more? Where's the start? Oh. Oh. Map? You okay? Yeah, we like can't even see the map anymore. So it's gonna be hard because there's probably gonna be a lot of death planes trying to stop you from doing exactly what I want to do. But if we could find a way to skip a few of these things and just kind of hippity hop our way down to the bottom, that'd be way faster than doing all these fights. Serrated is so nice. Oh. I love it. I love it. Extra damage over time. Just stacks. Give it to me. What's all this? What's all this? Resin? Eh, I don't need resin. I'm trying to think as I go around, like, the big open area is probably blocked off by the devs, right? Like, they'll probably take a look at the area and be like, yeah, kill plane, massive open area, kill plane. But I think the place we're gonna be able to squeeze through is like when there's a building. Because they try not to put kill planes near places where people are going to walk, right? So sometimes, if there's a building, there'll be like a little crack in the kill plane. So sometimes, like under somewhere like this, or you slide down a wall here, really close to where someone might walk, it gives you a chance to go like just on the edge of the kill plane that otherwise would be there. So maybe Dude, bouncy projectiles sounds so bad. Unless you're in like a really small room, which is none of the boss fights and none of this whole biome, pretty much. It's all outside. No, 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 no. I don't need to fight that guy. He can just chill, he can sleep. That's something up there. Oh, that's the... This is an item that I like skipped to on accident my first playthrough. I like did a jump over a wall and ended up here. I already have a data cube though. And I'm curious what those sky laser beam things are, like actual physical in the game. It might be something like a cylinder with a texture on it or something, but it might be enough to block a kill plane or to have its own hitbox or something like that. So things like that are always good to keep in mind. Oh, it's sending me all the way this key for the key. Grabbing help or something before I did that. Oopsies. Something. It's not a lot, but it's something. If you were smart, I think we could potentially use the sun to try and like direction ourselves when we're spawning and jumping into nowhere. Okay, we're right over the fabricator. Right over the fabricator. So if you get to fabricator, that would be a nice place to try and find a skip down to the boss room. Because I think that's the closest thing is the fabricator, which is like way up there, I think. So that'd be direction I'll be looking. That's all it is. That's a long way, but there's a lot of area around here you could potentially mess with. Alright, well I'll go in, probably get one shot, and then we can start to see wow. But directly past the fabricator is where the boss is going to be roughly. So that's good enough.
Black guilt. Guardian of Hades. Do you cast the white shadow?
I'm not ready with this sort of coordination. I thought. Okay, cool. So I think I want to backtrack now. So now that I've got like a pretty good idea of where like the map layout is and stuff, let me backtrack a bit. You know, it'd be interesting to see how they set up the death planes for this level, because I'm curious if it's like a bunch of layers of death planes with holes in them for where the path to walk is, or if instead of that they just have the death plane like move with you and go down as you go down. I don't really know. I don't really know. Yeah, this coral stuff has awful hitboxes for trying to do anything. They just slide. Do nothing but slide. The statue, however, a little bit better. Nah, couldn't catch it. it's too far away from the wall. Yeesh. Like a lot of height from jumps and stuff, but so much of the coral and stuff, it just doesn't let you stand on it compared to other areas anyway. Like a lot of that's just you phase through it. The walls that like slant inward are really bad for like the stuff I was trying to do. It just doesn't work when they slant inward like that. Since I don't really see a good way to try and get on top, so I'm gonna have to maybe drop part way down and then see if there's a way to it'd be cool if you could just like launch off that. Yeah, that's let's go back. I think if we go to the shop, so if there's anything in this area, it's gonna have to be higher up, I think, so that you can go where you're not supposed to and then like drop down. But Okay, I'm gonna want to go from before the shop. Cool. Good night, dude. Sleep good. I believe. I'm gonna aim for whatever that vague shape is. Okay. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. That's super easy. I feel like you could overshoot the heck out of that and it would still work. Well, alright, from here. That's like a little bit of a skip. A little bit. Then from here, I'd probably just go through the door over to here. What's that? There's like something there. Yo! Okay, that's nice. Right, so key. That's the key that we need in order to get to the boss, supposedly. Okay, this is getting us back up a little bit. Yeah, so we're gonna want to go like as much this way as it'll let us. That's a long way to go though. I don't think we're gonna be able to climb that, but like, I guess you never know. Might be able to, especially if we like were able to DMJ semi-successfully. Well, we made it over there, so we did that part okay, but I didn't really see anything. Not enough to get us on top of that massive mountain though. It does. Hit the wall when you go. That electron driver. Where these bullets going? Are they hitting? They're kinda hitting. Are they doing no damage because they're going through? Like what's the deal? Well, that is a nice little skip. We found like a 2, 3 room skip. Nothing too crazy, but that's nice. It's a lot easier to just launch yourself towards that spot than to do a couple rooms. And to be honest, we're doing it from the bottom of the shaft thing. You might be able to do it from even higher up, depending. I'll show you. I'll show you, Necro. I found a little skip. A little skip. It's like maybe 3 or 4 rooms. Alright, where was it? I was here, and then they said, we want to like launch that way. Yeah, so you go to the corner, and then you look towards the sun, and you say, yes. And then you look down, you see that little vague shape down there? We can get that, So you just kind of launch yourself into the abyss. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. But you saw there was like a structure and a place to stand and everything. And there's no kill plane between here and there unless you fall through. Yeah, there it is. Boom. Boom diggity. So that's not like the world's biggest, but it's 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Maybe 4. And then I'm percolating on this one. So now that we're here, we got to get to that light, because that's where the key's at. We might be able to skip the key